Where? The shrine bonfire? I don't see a shrine bonfire. Please don't tell me to go back the whole way. I know I can go through. And this flaming embers. What's your opinion, you guys? Do you like the flaming embers? I think it looks fucking cool. You look hardcore as fuck. Broken straight sword, right? That's a bit of a troll, thanks. Open menu. If you defeated him in your first go and you didn't open the menu, you didn't know to open the menu, fair play. That guy's gonna obviously... Spears. And kill that. Bait the attack. Yep. Okay. We're gonna be taking our time. As I said, baiting attacks. Ooh, I don't like this path. Don't like those. Homeward bone, return to the last bonfire. Sorry guys, Twitter was going off there. So we have 3,400 souls already, so once we get to wherever we're going, we'll be able to upgrade. Like, in the first Dark Souls we had the Firelink Shrine. It was kind of your central hub. Then you had, can't even remember, what was it called in Dark Souls 2? Jesus Christ, you had the Emerald Herald and all, but I don't remember what it was called. For some of you, not all of you, because I would advise a bit of experience in Souls games. Dude, I was biting my nails watching that fight. Mike, tell me about it. I was shitting my pants. I don't know what happened to him, but when he transformed, I lost it. I didn't know what to do. Cleric, Sacred Charm. We will be going for a bit of a Fate build. I'm big into Fate in Souls games. I love the lightning. Hopefully it'll be as effective in this one. Dark Souls 2, I think before they nerfed it, I think it was unbelievable. But Dark Souls 1, I didn't really use much magic. But yeah, so in Dark Souls 1 we did have the Firelink Shrine, that was your central hub. Dark Souls 2 we had the place of the Emerald Herald, cannot think of, no, Majula, sorry. That really frightened the shit out of me. Right, once we get an ember, I'm gonna look at that. Okay, where is it? Oh, here it is. Jeez, I went past it. Gain strength from the flame, boosting HP until death. Wow, that's a cool one. That is something else. Should have probably turned off my phone and left the laptop do the work. Right guys, we're pushing on. Wow. Firelink Shrine. What the fuck? How do we have Firelink Shrine here? This is not the Firelink. So many questions in this game need to be answered.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Very well.
Actually,
then touch the darkness within me.
Touch the darkness within.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Then again, we yet see sovereignless souls. I'm not going to upgrade just yet. We're not going to. I obviously have to throw a sword, yeah. Embed the coiled sword. Kind of wanted him to hit that a bit harder. Throw it. So bonfire is lit. Achievement? No. Time for slash. Right, let's talk to this guy up here. He is, well, for any of you that have played Souls before, we know what this guy's going to be about.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. and they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
So we got collapsed.
Don't you think?
There's always one person in the hub who just can't bear. I always call him like. I had a name from the last game, but he's kind of like the. How would you say it? The hopeless soldier. He's lost all hope. He has nothing to give. Oh, here's the placard. Oh, what?
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Right.
I am Andre.
I knew it.
serve at this shrine
How are
as
you
a
here?
humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
How is Andre the blacksmith here? A lot of S's. Oh Jesus. Right, so I can go 2 and 2, 3 and 1, 4 and 0. We're going to stick with 3 and 1. Reinforce Estes Flask. No Estes Flask. Right, Blacksmith Andre was in Dark Souls. The original Dark Souls. Fuse weapon. Although I can infuse that with flame, though I do have that. But I cannot buy anything.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see them.
Too many questions that I have no answers to. Firelink Shrine. And then, what did they call it? Lothric. Is that kind of a mix of Lordran? Is that a mix of Lordran and Drang Lake, or what is it? It's impossible to tell. I got a message here in the comments there. Thanks, Mike. So apparently, the music is a small bit high. My voice is a small bit low, so we will be just dropping down the volume just a small bit. Drop down to 4. Just so you can hear it, but you can still hear me perfectly, because we have a lot to discuss here. Like Firelink Shrine, how is it here? How is it still standing? Kingdoms have risen and fallen in the time between Lordran and Drang Lake. Now we're
pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One.
the Ashen One.
I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveller. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
So we are the Ashen One. These handmaidens were also in Dark Souls 2, if you remember. They were in the beginning of the game. Once you walk, or you jump down the portal, or whatever you kind of interpret the beginning of Dark Souls 2, they were there waiting for you. They asked you, did you remember your name? But why are they here is the next question. Look at the thrones up. Like, these thrones weren't in the Firelink Shrine that we know. But Miyazaki has never... He's never really directly implicated either game within... Either game... Hold on, what's this say? Reed engraven. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Can we read the back of the other thrones? Watchers of the Abyss. And who was watching the Abyss? Because we all know Artorias, Yorm the Giant, right? So these are the people that we did see. We all know Artorias was sucked into the... Well, he travelled into the Abyss, but was succumbed by it. We also fought Manus, who was the father of the Abyss. Then we came across the Queen in Dark Souls 2, who was the human reincarnation of a fragment of the soul of Manus. So I suppose we'll just level up here.
Produce the mark of Tolothric. Very well. Then touch the dark to take nourishment.
We're going to get vigor. Vigor is HP. We'll go with attunement as FP. Endurance, right? We'll push up endurance to 13 as well. Right, so we'll stick with that because strength is nice. Oh wait, strength is only 13. We'll get strength up. 2,487 souls spent. Right.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Farewell, Ashen.
Right. We've rested at this bonfire. Attunes travel, burn undead bone shard. I don't think I have one, so we'll travel. Cemetery of Ass. Right, so we're going to go to the high wall of Lothric. Sovereignless souls. There seems to be a fierce emphasis on sovereignless.